Is your engine running rough, idling like a tractor, or just not giving you the fuel economy you are used to? You might be dealing with a P0404 code, which points directly to your exhaust gas recirculation, or EGR, system. This system is designed to take a bit of the exhaust gas and feed it back into the engine to cool down the combustion cylinders. It sounds counterintuitive, but it lowers emissions. The P0404 code specifically means the computer is confused. It is telling the EGR valve to open to a certain position, but the feedback sensor inside the valve is reporting a completely different position. It is like the captain ordering the ship to turn left, but the rudder sensor says it is going straight. The most common culprit here is actually carbon buildup. Over time, that black, sooty exhaust gunk cakes up inside the valve. This can physically block the valve from closing or opening all the way. Sometimes a chunk of carbon gets stuck in the seat, holding the valve open when it should be shut, which causes that terrible rough idle. To diagnose this, you really need a scan tool that can read live data. Look for two values called desired EGR position and actual EGR position. When you rev the engine, these two numbers should move together almost perfectly. If the computer wants 30% open and the valve is only at 5%, you have found your problem. Before you replace the valve, rule out an electrical issue. Unplug the sensor and use your multimeter to check for a 5-volt reference signal coming from the computer. If you have that 5 volts and a good ground, but the signal voltage back to the computer is erratic or does not move when the valve opens, the sensor inside the valve is likely bad. However, before you spend money on a new valve, try removing the old one and cleaning it thoroughly with carburetor cleaner. Scrub out all that carbon buildup often. Simply cleaning the gunk out allows the valve to move freely again, clearing the code and smoothing out your idle without costing you anything but a little time and elbow grease.